1500.
Okay, guys, you have 10 minutes to do that. After that, I will be showing you the answer, and then we will be finishing up the class. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Sure. Okay, 1500% statement of bank.
Okay, room 2. You have 10 minutes to do that, this question. And after that, I will be showing you the answer. Please give your best shot.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay, guys, I have canceled our breakout room. So you guys done with the question?
Yeah, but it doesn't add up for me.
Okay, let's see the discrepancy, what you have done and what is the real challenge here. So let's talk about this. Number 1, the monthly banking statement, 1500, right? Just tally your answer over there. Bank balance is 1500. The cash account shows 3752. So listed on the bank statement are bank collection on accounts receivable 818, service charges 14, 2 NSF check totaled to 40, and 20 charges for printing the books. Here we go. So we have add the collection on account, less all the service charges, right? NSF check and printed checks cost. Your bank side, so when you review, you find out that there is a deposit in transit, which is 3530, right? Which means you deposit with the bank the check, it takes time to clear, right? Bank will not show you more amount unless your check is cleared. So that's why it will be cleared, so you add it down here. And outstanding check, which means you write it down the checks, but bank didn't know that the customer that the person is not presenting or is not presented the check over there, so bank didn't know. So you need to reduce that amount, 1220, right? And also there is a mistake that the login recorded 540 checks for the salary of a part-time employee as 54, right? Of course, the employee will not receive 54. He will cash out 54 and then he will demand more. So you decrease more amount of amount, 540 minus 54. The balance is here, right? Now, if you see the balance here, it tallied. Right, everyone? So I hope it cleared out every, confusion in your breakout room. So anything you want to ask? So this is called the account format of bank reconciliation. You have a one side bank, another side book. You guys understand? David, Minsu, Sipade, Misha, thank you.
Just 1 second, sir. Just 1 second. Pending check.
Sir, can you explain one more time, please?
Okay. Okay, so we have if you read out the question, make the bank reconciliation statement here and write down first the balances. So bank balance is 1500, cash balance is 3752, right? And then you start reading the question. The question said you have receipts from customers who the bank collected on your behalf 818. Add 818. Service charges 14, you less service charges 14. NSF check totaling, if question is meant, if question is silent, then assume that these NSF checks are from your customers, not from your side, from your customer. It means when customer paid you, you increase your cash 240. Now you need to decrease. You decrease because cash, it is not cashed out, right? And then 20, they also charges for printing the checks. Simple. That's it. Right? And then in reviewing his cash record, they identify that there's a deposit in transit which is 3532 or 3530. It means bank don't have this information, right? You deposit the check with the bank and it takes time to clear. Bank will not give you higher number of your balance unless your check is cleared. So from your point of view, you already, when you receive these checks, you already increase your cash here in this balance, right? So you are reconciling the bank statement here as deposit in transit, and then less outstanding checks of 1,220. The next thing is the human error part, in which the login recorded 540 check of salary for part-time as 54. It means he wrote the check 54. It's sorry. He issued a check 540, but he recorded. Let me just read it again. During July, Logan recorded $540 check for the salary of a part-time employee as yes. He issued a check for $540, but he recorded in his books here as 54. So payments are less. How much amount
more.
we didn't less? It means we need to less more of 486. Answer 486. We pay a check 540, but we recorded it as 54. It means 486 amount we did not record as payment. So we will less it down.
Oh, I see. Okay.
When you add back, it's 3810. So bank, we don't care about that. We care about all the books, so we need to make entry. Collection entry would be cash to account receivable. Service charges and correction of service charges and printing charges. Simple. Miscellaneous expense 14 plus 20, 34 to cash. And then NSF check. We make a reverse entry, account receivable to cash, and then salary expense to cash because you recorded less. Previously, you recorded salary expense to cash as 54. Now you record more because of your human error. That's it. So these are the entries that are needed to adjust our books. That's it. Understand?
Does the adjusted book balance need to be equal to the adjusted bank balance?
Yes. And that is necessary. Otherwise, there is a chance of fraud. It must be equal to here. Must be equal to here. right? Our bank balance is not equal to our cash balance. So we are suspicion of fraud. So we want to look at that, whether there is a fraud or not. We make a bank reconciliation statement. That is not a required statement. This is not a public. This is not made for public. This is for your own purposes, whether this is a fraud or not. And you found out that it tallies, it means there is no fraud. It's a normal business practices. Right? And then all those things that you didn't record, you record again. And that's it. So any question?
Yeah, last thing. If you have for the salary check, right? How do we know that it's a book error, not a bank error? Is it because you were the one paying the salary check?
You need to, for human errors, you need to read the question line very carefully. That will tell you whether this is, you need to less or you need to add. So login is
So if it's a human error, it's a book error, right?
Human error can be negative.
No, I got that, but how do we know that it's a book error or not a bank error?
You see who is making the error, accountant or bank?
Oh, I see, the accountant.
Right, login is the accountant, so accountant is making the error, so it will be adjusted here in the book side.
Okay.
Right, everyone? Chloe.
All right.
David, Minsu, Misha, Ping Ping, Sipade.
I have a kind question. I don't have questions.
Okay, if we don't have any question, then we are going to end our lecture here. And then we start from here. So in our next class, I would be also including one more class participation of bank reconciliation so that we can have more experience and so that we may not left any ambiguity. Okay? So I'm going to stop here and I'm going to be uploading these PPTs and the book chapter as well, also uploading these lectures. So please do watch them if you have any ambiguity, or you can write down your questions to my WeChat account, WeChat group, and also on BB. Until then, we have one more. We will meet after 1 week. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.
All right. Thank you, sir. Goodbye. Have a good evening.